Have you ever felt like your broken pieces were too heavy to bear? Underneath the broken pieces is a wholeness about you. Heartbreak can leave you feeling as if the broken pieces will never mend, when in fact, those very pieces have been broken for you to more easily pick them up to get to the whole of who you are. When you carry the weight of burdens, disappointments, and hurts of the past, it's hard to get from underneath them. By taking out what no longer serves you internally, piece by piece, you can finally get to the root of the best of you. Let the broken pieces lead you to the whole of who you are, and I'm sharing how. So don't look at your broken pieces as if they're a problem. Those very problem pieces are paving the way to the possibilities that all your wholeness holds. So love those broken pieces into wholeness, because I promise you, that's exactly where they're taking you. Hey, are you feeling stuck right now, trying to find love, or even stuck in your relationships? Whether you are frustrated trying to find the one or dealing with the one you with, get yourself signed up for a free Level Up Your Love coaching session. Discover what's holding you back so you can find a new way and bring back the fun into dating and in your relationships. The Level Up Your Love starts with you. So click the link in the show notes and sign up for your free session today. Hey, Encourager! Welcome to the Encourage Over Everything show, where each and every single episode is a burst of positivity and insight, especially for you. In the hustle and bustle of life, finding moments of joy and encouragement can be a challenge, and that's where I come in. Our show is all about uplifting your spirits and giving you that much needed boost in life, love, and relationships. Dive into stories of love, conquering all and discovering secrets to a happier, healthier life. Whether you are single, in a relationship, or navigating the complex world of dating, we've got something special for you. Tune in to the Encourage Over Everything show now. Listen, laugh, learn, and let's encourage over everything together. Encourager, I hope this message meets you in a place filled with hope. Today's message is super special. It's for anyone who is handling a broken heart. There are so many reasons why we can have a broken heart. Sometimes it's because of love, relationships. It may be at work. It may be on your journey to something great. So wherever this message finds you, I hope it finds you with hope, knowing that your broken pieces serve a purpose. We often think there's a problem with being broken. Your pieces serve a purpose. Some of our problems, they get too big. So big we can't even carry them out the door. And that's why they're broken down into pieces, to make it a little bit easier for you to carry and carry through. You got questions, we got answers. I know when I was single, I was always questioning why. I mean, do you know what's holding you back in love? And even if you're in a relationship, do you understand your own love dynamics? Let me help you out. Take the Love Optimizer quiz to get some new insights you can actually use to move forward that puts you in a better position to get the love you want in your life. Click the link in the show notes to take the free quiz today. The hurt can be so unbearable. It becomes layers of hurt on top of pain, on top of limiting beliefs, and the mounds of lack just keep stacking up to where you can no longer see the best of you that's underneath it all. So all those big pieces of hurt and pain, they have to be broken down piece by piece for you to wheel it out. You might have to make several trips, honey. But when you can take them out piece by piece, you are getting closer and closer to the whole of who you are. It was in my greatest moments of grief that I felt the most broken. And those broken pieces felt so scattered and all over the place. And it felt like there was no wholeness in sight. But the more that I picked those pieces up and healed them, loved on them, nurtured them, the more that I began to see more and more of the wholeness of who I was. It's the pieces of the things that we need to let go. Those are the very things that are standing in the way of the best of who you are. So if you're carrying around layers upon layers upon layers of the hurt of what someone did or didn't do, the pain that has been unjust upon you, or the limiting beliefs that have come to stay afterwards because you've lost your hope and your faith. All of those things, they mound up, they stack up, and it gets to the point to where you can't see that the best of who you are is underneath all of the wreckage. And that becomes our mode of operation. But it doesn't have to be that way. You can choose to see your pieces as fragments and remnants that are never meant to be whole again. Or you can choose to see your broken pieces as an opportunity to connect back to the whole of you, to what's best in you, because I promise it's underneath there. Grief led me to my greatest transformation. It became the catalyst for me to shed the things that were no longer meant for me to change the things about me that were necessary to change in order to have the life that I truly always dreamed of. It was the shedding that needed to happen for me to level up, to rise to the occasion of what I wanted. So whatever has led you to your broken heart, take it as an opportunity to get to the best of you. And it isn't just the best of you that you have to become, because forever until always, we will be in the process of becoming. But you can get to the best of who you are right here and right now. So it's okay that you have to take a bunch of trips. Listen, it's not like me trying to bring all the groceries in one trip. So you don't have to try to take one trip to mend all of your broken pieces. Transformation takes time, and it's okay. It's going to take whatever time it takes. So be willing to love on your pieces. Be willing to accept that this is a part of the process of getting to the whole, the best and greatest pieces and parts of yourself. Because when you can operate in faith, knowing that when you put your faith foot forward, you will get to a place of wholeness. And it's when you are in that place of wholeness that you then attract the wholeness in others. You see, it's often with our broken pieces, we are attracting even more broken pieces, and you can only carry yours. So let's normalize loving from a place of wholeness. And when you get there, attracting from that place. Because trust me, to get there means you got to get real with what is holding you back. You have to be willing to face it. But the beauty is, you don't have to face it alone. You can surround yourself with the right people that are going to contribute to your healing. You see, so often people get it twisted and think that a relationship is supposed to heal them. They think that It's someone else's responsibility to come in and cure all of the past pains that someone else put there. And that's just not true. It is absolutely your responsibility to lead the way of your own healing. Allow others to support you, to encourage you, to contribute to your healing along the way. But when you own it, when you take the responsibility for yourself, is when you get the true healing. Don't leave your healing in someone else's hands, because they may not be capable of giving you the healing that you need. So when you own it, it's yours. And that's when the true level up begins. Come get your mind right and journal with me. Every day I'm in my favorite app, Growth Day, where I do my personal development. Listen, your journal is your best friend who always wants to hear from you to help you reduce stress, declutter your mind, and so many more incredible benefits. In Growth Day, you can journal right on your phone. And that's right, no more taking a physical journal with you on your trips, because you can access it right on your phone or even online. Set your day up right with Mindset Powerful Message every day from none other than the Brendan Burchard and other top thought leaders of our time. This app is packed with so much goodness. It's the #1 personal development tool out there. So make sure you are making self-improvement a way of life. Every day's a great day to grow. So click the link in the show notes to start your free trial now. You've got to believe better. It is time to raise up the level of your hope, your faith, and your belief that what's better for you is on its way. You've spent far too much time thinking about what can go wrong. But what about what can go right? What if it works? What if this is the time and it actually works out? Then what? Operate from that space. Not from the space of what's missing, what's not here, what's gone. What about what's right? What about the love that's here right now? Wouldn't it be cool if things actually worked out this time? Wouldn't it be cool if you picked up your pieces and loved them more? Because it's loving you into wholeness. It's your time to believe better, because better is coming for you. It's time to put habits into place that are actually going to support your healing. Listen, you are not stronger than your environment. So if you are around people that are constantly hurting you, it's separation season. It is time to put some space up in this place, honey. You cannot continue to subject yourself to unnecessary pain and hurt, especially at a time like this when you are at your most vulnerable. So it is time to plant yourself in environments where you can thrive. And let's normalize doing what's best for you. It's time to take a pause for the cause and look at the 10 people that are constantly around you and determine, do they still need this level of access to you? Are they contributing to your healing? Are they contributing to your happiness? Because your happiness and healing belongs to you. It's yours. And you get to define who gets to breathe your air. So stop just giving everybody all access, especially while you are healing the pieces and parts of yourself. Get yourself a coach. Get yourself with a group that will support you. You don't have to just stick with the people who have always been in your life. Let's normalize leveling up our support systems, because your healing depends on it. More than anything, I want you to know that all of your pieces and parts, they all serve a purpose, especially the broken ones. The broken pieces have been broken down so it's easier to carry. And even though you might be feeling the weight of them, it is by far easier to love them into wholeness than it is to try and take this thing on one big old piece at a time. So love your pieces and parts. Know that your brokenness serves a purpose. It is leading you straight to your wholeness. And you deserve to have the love and support surrounding you that is going to nurture you and contribute to your healing. So don't look at your broken pieces as if they're a problem. Those very problem pieces are paving the way to the possibilities that all your wholeness holds. So love those broken pieces into wholeness, because I promise you that's exactly where they're taking you. So encourage over your broken pieces, knowing they serve a purpose, because together we can encourage over everything. Encourager, thank you for joining as we explore the power of positivity in overcoming life's obstacles, especially when it comes to love, relationships, and everything in between. We are having that real talk, sharing real experiences, and creating real connections. It's not just a podcast, it's a community of like-minded souls looking to encourage each other in every aspect of life. So don't forget to share the Encourage Over Everything show with friends and loved ones. Let's spread the message of love, hope, and encouragement far and wide. And remember, hit the poll or question at the end of each episode for your chance to appear in my IG stories. Stay tuned in. Whether you're looking for encouragement in your personal life, seeking advice on love and relationships, or just need a friendly voice to brighten your day, I got you. Listen, share, and hit that subscribe button to stay updated and uplifted with each episode on the Encourage Over Everything show, because life's too short for anything less than joy and love. Let's encourage each other over everything. Yes, because together we can encourage over everything.